Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Metroid 2 Return of Samus. So we're in the save room, and there is definitely something we can do down below. But there are toys we can collect first if we go the other way. There are toys all over this place if we know where to look anyway. It does start to get a little sneakier about hiding things, but not much yet. And there are two new beams we can try out that weren't in Metroid 1. One of them is definitely much better than the other, because I don't like using the other one. The other one is a wider beam than the wave beam, or at least it feels a little bit wider. The other is really powerful, but it's a very narrow field of damage, and I can't say I'm much of a fan of it. Also, this particular sand right here doesn't get us much. Also, it's kind of worth just kind of taking those out. And now we're back in another big freaking cavern. If we fall down here, and we actually do, we finally find ourselves a missile recharge kit, and we now see that we have 160 missiles. We definitely want to be careful around here. But we can do things like this. We can spider ball our way up the side of this. I believe this is a perfectly safe one to spider ball your way up. You will want to stop at the top and just take out these enemies that are gonna be right there that would rush you if you didn't take care of them. Because this sand is good to dig in at least a little while. There's enemies over here if you're not careful that will attack you. We work our way in here. And since we did have the high jump, we can find ourselves a new type of jump called the space jump. The space jump, for those of you not familiar with the other parts of the series, will, if you are good at using it, will basically just kind of allow you to fly. I have no idea how good I am at using this anymore. And unfortunately, we aren't going to get to see the screw attack for a while, or else that would be really damn funny. But as long as you're spinning like this and you don't get hit by enemies, you can effectively jump your way out of any situation. We now just traveled quite a ways. In case you didn't notice it, there was a ceiling up there. But we do have to be spinning to do it. And there is an energy recharge point we can actually land on if we actually manage to take care of it. Before we continue on, though, let's go get what most people probably think is the best weapon in the game. It's not the one you can finish the game with, but it is one of the best weapons in the game. It ain't a missile. Missiles are not beams. Might as well save since we're here, because we've got a few things we can do down here, including gaining said beam. Unfortunately, there are also laser spitting enemies all over the place. Luckily, when you kill those enemies, they give out the big health pickups. Gotta remember that guy's there. We found the Spazer Beam. The Spazer Beam being, well, pretty damn invaluable, really. It doesn't have quite the width of the wave beam, but it doesn't have the gaps in the pattern it uses. It also fires through obstacles. Sadly, there's nothing down below here we can actually go get, so now we've just got to go back up. But in going back up, we are going to go past a area we can go to the right in. I did not remember he was there. However, with this beam, what I can do is that. This is really good. This room right here, I know I've used to recharge a few times when I didn't want to try to space jump up to the energy recharge. And the fact that those other enemies drop missiles was just a big freaking bonus. And with Space Jump, this becomes somewhat trivial, although there is a Metroid right here. Let's see if I can remember which of these blocks are real, if any of them. This is one of the more annoying bosses. Unless you can get about right here. Aww. Get back up there. I hate this one. You're guaranteed to take hits when you fight that one. Just no matter what. And now that leaves us with 9. And that was the thing we needed to do when we got here. Come on. There we go. See, it's right. You hear the tweet, 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 tweet that sounds when you jump. You kind of have to jump right at the end of that last, as the last one kind of fades out. It's just as annoying as it sounds. Thankfully, after you get hit, you can jump back up there. You get an extra jump out of that. Go ahead and save to not have to go back down there later. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Come on. Okay. There we go. Freaking side-shielded jerks. Okay, now, if I am not misremembering too much here. That is the one we want to get to. I'm going to see if it is possible. Nope, it is not going to be possible for me to do it that way. I'm going to kind of have to do it this way. Now see, I know there's a way up there. And I think I missed something back in the earlier room now that I think about it. Now I can't remember how to get that. Because see, behind there is another energy tank and at least one more missile tank. I think I missed a missile tank in the other room. Sad. I'm kind of sad about that. There we go, okay. Take advantage of the glitch when you can. The advantage of the glitch that lets you transform into Spider Ball. There we go. And now if I'm not mistaken, I should... let go, damn it. Come out here and grab this missile pack. Okay. Now, typically, I would work my way down from where I am. Sometimes it is just that picky about what it lets you do. I mean, you saw what I got away with there. There we go. And now what I need to do is get myself back out of here. Because I want to go back and get that. I think the game is telling me it doesn't want me to go back. But that's not an option. Going back is the only option right now because I want to get that missile pack. Space jumping in this little narrow corridor is not something I am good at. I need a little more open space so I'm not worried about smacking myself into spikes. Just saying. And I want to go back in here. Because I'm pretty sure I forgot to get the, missile pack from right around here. I will say, with the extra energy pack I got from the side... Fine, we will do it this way. I knew I forgot that. Hey, sometimes I can space jump perfectly fine. Sometimes I can't. So now that that's collected, I'm going to hit start, I'm going to save the game, and I am going to say that'll do it for now. Because when we come back, we've got to go back where we just were, except we've got to clear out the sand and go down. And then come back up. I know I probably should have done it, but I didn't. So, you know, it's going to take a little longer. But we will take care of that next time. So until then, take care, everyone.